young brothers and ask them to be a part of B.U.D.S. So on behalf of the B.U.D.S program and the Power Coalition, we want to welcome you, greet you, and let you know it's good to see you and it's good to be seen. One of the things that is customary that we always do when we have gatherings like this, especially gatherings where African people get together, is we do what we call libation. And libation, be mindful, is not a religious act, but a cultural one. Sometimes when we do libation, people get a little bent out of shape because there's different forms of libation. But I just need to let the family know that the libation we're going to be doing today is to put some spiritual energy out into the world. To let the world know that people of African descent have strong energy, and we connect with our elders. We connect with our ancestors. And the way we connect with them is through libation. So the way libation works, and we're going to do an encapsulated one for the sake of time, is that we normally use a plant, and we in B.U.D.S, we use this particular plant because if you look at it, their names scrolled all the way around this plant are the holder. You'll see Amir Barak on here. You'll see Maya Angelou. And then you'll see somebody whose name is Naomi Corbin, who may not be as recognized or acknowledged as our other ancestors, but she's a young lady that used to do major work in the city of Paterson. So for young people, and sometimes even adults, sometimes they don't know how to recognize the energy that they're feeling, and they get caught in what is called trauma and grief, and then they hold it. And they hold it. And then they hold it again. And when I was talking to Jihad, him and I was talking, I asked him how he feel about Mike Brown, and he had a whole lot to share. That means he's been holding it. So what we do as conscious men and women, we try to make sure that we allow them to do libation. So that when things happen, they learn how to do libation for themselves, and their energy could be released, and they could be in the right, proper frame of mind.
My name is Aki Walton. I'm 19 years old. I've been a part of B.U.D.S for about probably 9 years now. I go to Bloomfield College. I'm a sophomore, pre-med bio major, and I'm going to be a dentist in the future. So.
And he's just going to change one thing he said. He meant to say he is a dentist. You can get him. I knew you were going to correct something, but I'll do it for you. Let him know. Say I'm a dentist.
I am a dentist. Actually.
Okay?
Okay.
And I can prove to you he meant that way. Jihad, stand up. Go ahead, Jihad.
My name is Jihad Jones. I go to school 26, and when I grow up, I want to be an FBI, and I'm in 6th grade, and I'm 11 years old.
Okay. Thank you, Jihad.
Did you say you want to be FBI?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right.
And I went to Jihad's back to school, and I said this to his teacher, and he looked like he was crazy. Like, well, I didn't know that. And I said, did you ask him? Okay. But I asked Aki to come up because the way libation works is it works best when all the family participates. And it's like when you're in church, okay? You have call and response, call and response. So I'm going to make the call to the family, and you respond back, okay? And the call I'm going to make is Harambe. Sometimes with libation we say Ashe, okay? But I always say Harambe because Harambe is a key Swahili word for let us pull together as family. And I think at this time in our lives, this time as a people, we really need to pull together. And I know we are, but even stronger must our energy be to deal with the various factions that are destroying us or trying to. So we're going to all say Harambe. I make the call, you respond by saying Harambe, and then we pour into the plant, okay? So we're going to put the plant down. I make the call. Aki's going to pour it to the plant, okay? Giving all respect due to the creator of all things, big and small, we say Harambe.
Harambe.
To all of our elders and our ancestors who through their constant struggle, dedication, and commitment allowed us to be here this day, we say Harambe.
Harambe.
To the women of the world, our deities, who we never call out their name, who we never dishonor, who we respect for what they allowed to do for us, and how they give life to this planet, to this earth, who has always been recognized as the highest deity. We say Harambe.
Harambe.
To the warriors, the men, who are our kings, men who stand in the position of men who take a position in their community, men who protect and take care of their families, men who know who they are, who study their culture, men who understand that the steps to be a man are steps that are ongoing and life struggle. We say Harambe.
Harambe.
To the young, our youth, who understand that they are our future, but they are our present, who are our Sankofa, our past, our present, our future, who understand that we as young men have a position and a responsibility to, one, know who we are, two, know where we're going, and three, know what we're supposed to do. We say Harambe.
Harambe.
To those yet unborn, who we understand that if we do all these things, which we're asked to do, which we're blessed to do, which we're guided to do, then these two young brothers over here and those who are yet unborn will have a future that is full of strength, courage, understanding, and a future that will allow them to take the position as leadership and leaders in this country and our community and our world. We say Harambe.
Harambe.
And to all those whose names go unnoticed or uncalled, individuals who struggle each and every day, whose lives are sacrificed through some of the senseless violence that you're going to hear from some of our guest speakers today, names who are on here, killed by police, outlined, who some are from Paterson, Lawrence Myers. Case in point, we say Harambe.
Harambe.
Now, at this time, if there's individuals whose names you like to call, make that call, and the brother will pour libation for them. Amir Baraka.
Harambe.
Everyone.
Harambe.
Dorothy Little.
Harambe.
Kamal Kalfani.
Harambe. Maya Angelou.
Harambe.
Malcolm X.
Harambe.
Khalid Abdul Muhammad.
Harambe. Harambe.
Nat Turner.
Harambe.
Sojourner Truth.
Harambe.
Marcus Garvey.
Harambe. Steve Biko. Harambe.
Denmark Vesey.
Harambe. Fred Hampton. Harambe. Harambe.
Harambe.
Nice, young brother. Okay? And to all those whose names were not called, some of the people that we called, their names should be familiar to the B.U.D.S brothers, but if they're not familiar to you, Fred Hampton was killed by police. Young brother who was part of the Black Panther Party. Helped start the community program that you see today, things like health departments, feeding homeless programs, breakfast programs. This brother helped start stuff like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, people up top. There was no such thing that existed before these things took place within the Black Panther Party. And Fred Hampton was one of the people that got these things going. You have to understand your history and your culture. We don't call these names out just to be calling them out. These are individuals that allow us to be here to do these type of programs. So with that said, Harambe.
Harambe.
We want to thank you for coming out. I just want to thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes, I have lots of hope for my grandson. Yes, he's an extraordinary young man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going.
Yes, to make a difference in the world. He will, absolutely, without question. You're welcome.